Dear Dad, man, where do I start? I love you with everything in me. You my dad, my father, my OG, my mentor. Man, you everything to me but my guy and my mother. I thank God that you met my mom and did not give up on her or me. It takes a different kind of man to accept the responsibility that you did. You came into my life when I was wanting some change. If it was not for you, I promise you, I'd either be in jail or dead. You saved my mother and I. You blessed me with a happy life and four of the best siblings I can have. Since day one, you never left my side. Even when I got out of line, you never gave up on me.
Wow.
This next part, I just want to say a few words. It's been times when I felt like I just didn't have nobody in there. It's like you was always there. Even my mama couldn't make you was always there every event. Stuff you didn't even have to be there for. Stuff I didn't even think nobody would come to. Times where I just needed somebody to talk to. You was there. Not to throw no shots or nothing like that, but you all I got. It's like you my father at the end of the day. So I'm ready to say this, and I want you to adopt me as your own. I have, along with everyone else, seen you as my father and the #1 male role model in my life. By you adopting me, you will also become my legal father in the eyes of the law. You have earned all credibility for the man that I'm becoming.
Oh, man. Oh. Whoa, man, that was powerful. Oh, my God.
It won't be you, I won't be the man I am, man. It won't be you, I won't be the father I am to the rest of your brothers and sisters, man. You leave me what I am. I'm what? You just don't know when you were more influential than me, I was to you, man. Wow.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love. And we back with another video. I want to first of all salute to all the shepherds, salute to the whole A-Game family and the whole A-Game nation. And in this video, I want to speak on what we've been hearing a lot. You know, I'm going to say the past few years in this space where we got a lot of brothers saying, man, F them kids, F them children. And at the same time, out the same mouth, speak about the lack of fatherhood amongst black people, the lack of black fathers in the black household. Some of these same guys, you will hear them get angry and say, man, F them kids. But let me ask y'all something. Because a lot of men in this space grew up without fathers. There's a lot of fatherless men in this space. But a lot of them have daddies. A lot of them had men in their life who they looked up to, who were good role models, who taught them things about being a man. So this whole shtick that you guys be having in this space, cut it out. Because it's already been stated numerous times that most of the guys in this space grew up without a father. So how could you dudes turn around and say, man, F them kids? What if that dude said that about you? What if there was a consensus amongst people in general not to take in children who are less fortunate? You wouldn't have homeless shelters. You wouldn't have the foster care system. And imagine how the world would be if everyone just said, man, F them kids, because you ain't grow up without a dad, because you didn't grow up without a mother. See, listen, when understand that life is not going to be everything that you expected it to be. And that's for everyone. But when you become an adult, especially if you're considering yourself a thinking man, you're supposed to have some consideration and some compassion for the people who are currently going through what you went through. Because if nobody cared about you, where would you be? I want brothers who constantly say that in this space, who grew up fatherless, who grew up in a broken family, who had mentors, who had basketball and football coaches. What if them men said, man, F you? You not my son. F you. You ain't my daughter. You ain't my little nephew. You ain't my little brother. What am I looking out for you for? Where would you be? Where would you be? Where would you be? If everyone took that approach, where would you be? See, we can't throw the baby out with the bathwater if we thinking men. See, because if we're for black male agency, then we cannot say F them kids. Oh, you not my son. You cannot take that approach if you're about black male agency. You see? It's bigger than your problem. It's not just your problem. It's a problem that we all have. It's a problem that the world is faced with. The world, you dudes in this space, revere Tommy Sotomayor. And I'm talking about the content creators. Right? The older factions of the manosphere look up to Tommy. Tommy made a movie about fatherless America. So how could y'all turn around and say F those kids when y'all are the same dudes advocating that black boys should be with their fathers? But then you'll turn around and call a black man who takes on a black boy as his son a simp? So was your guidance counselor a simp? Was your basketball coach a simp? Was your 10th grade math teacher that you could go and talk to, was he a simp? Huh? Because he took you in. He didn't leave you out in the world. He did what he could for you. He gave you some agency. He helped you in any way that he could. So why is it F them kids when it wasn't F you? Because at one point, you were one of those kids. And I'm speaking to the majority of the men in this space. There is a very high percentage of men in this space who grew up without a father. And these men are prominent men today because of great men who decided to not leave them out to die. Those men decided to say, no, it's not F that little boy because he's not my son. That boy needs protection. He needs provision. He needs problem solving. And even though he's not my son, I'm going to show him what it is to be a man because I don't want him to be a statistic. You see? This is why statistically black men are the greatest dads. We're not just the greatest fathers biologically, but non-biologically also. You see? That's why. It's not just because we're the best dads to our biological children, but we're the best dads to other people's children. We are the greatest father figures. That's what we are. That's what we are. So it's not man F them kids because it wasn't F you. Somebody looked out for you. Somebody took you in and provided and protected and problem solved for you. There was a man who took you up under his SOS, his system, order, and structure. So now why is it F them? Because at some point or another, you got F'd. You got screwed in the game. But guess what? There was agency there for you. There was somebody who said, nah, I know you may have heard screw you 30 times, but this the 31st time you're not going to hear it no more. Come with me. I'm going to make sure you are right. I'm going to do what I can for you. Why can't we be that for young black boys growing up, man? Why we can't be that counsel for younger black men? That's what this space is supposed to represent. Not no get it on your own, get it how you live stuff. That creates dysfunction, which puts us back in the problem that we're faced today as Black men. And part of male nature is to problem solve, not to problem create, but to problem solve. Now, whatever you choose to do and how you aid Black men, that's your choice. But stop saying, man, F them kids. Because somebody helped you. And if you're in this space, that's what you're here to do. And if that's what you're not here to do, then you are in the wrong place. Because in the Black manosphere, we are here to aid in the agency of Black men, to aid in the empowerment of Black men on all levels. So if that's not what you're here for, goodbye. Because over here, it's not F them kids. We welcome them. If you don't, we don't welcome you. You see? Like the video, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Salute to all the shepherds. Make sure y'all get down in the description box and join this A-game lifestyle. Become an A-gamer by getting in the description box, clicking that link and at your checkout, type in promo code SHEEP and the number 10. That's SHEEP and the number 10 to get a discount off your subscription to this A-game lifestyle. This is a lifestyle that promotes optimal health. It aids in our vitality, brothers, our strength, our energy, and our libido. So join this A-game lifestyle because this product is for your life. This is DS1 Ross of Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
We're A-Game, a 100% Black-owned company with an all-natural product and world-class customer service. We're headquartered in California, and we manufacture, package, and ship right here in the United States. We ship to more than 125 distributors worldwide. Normal processing is 2 to 3 days, and we employ virtual tracking until our product is received. So, no matter where you are in the world, here we come, and we're bringing your A-game.